Questions?
Yeah, I thought both teams played well. It should have been an entertaining game for anybody watching. Two teams fighting really hard, and I thought pitching on both sides was really good. We had good defensive plays on both sides. Timely hitting was the key for us, and Nicole May went to another place for the Sooners, and we're really excited about that, taking that into further postseason. All of these guys are up here for a reason. They had big hits today. Jayda really kind of led the offense, definitely spark plug for us. Kelly coming in to close was exactly what we were setting her up for. And Boone just always she's into every pitch, every game. And that kind of spark and that energy and her clutch at bats and just her style, the way she is at the plate, is very intimidating. You don't know what she's going to do. And so it was just a really hard-fought, very hot, very hard-fought game. And I'm proud of this group. And the fact that we're getting to a super regional is not easy. It's not easy. And now that it's over, I can tell you I really was not comfortable with Oregon being here, because I know what Coach Lombardi does with that team, and they're always like that underdog. We're going to fight you to the end. We're unafraid, and we needed to feel that. It brought out the best in us.
Ryan Chapman, Jesse, Eric, and Bob.
Coach, we talk a lot about the offense having a different player every weekend, it seems like, but you go back, Carly was so good at Bedlam, Kelly last weekend, Nicole this weekend. What's that do for you when you've got that kind of thing coming from your pitching staff too? That could be anybody.
Yeah, it means that we're all capable. So to have a group of pitchers that could come in at any time and get the job done. And I'll tell you that they don't need to feel that pressure, because this offense is saying we can handle it. Don't think everything is riding on your shoulders. But like I said, Nicole was exceptional this weekend. Kelly as well. KD is dying to get on the mound. Like, everybody is fighting to get on the mound somehow. But we're going to need all those arms, without question.
Jayda, you go 3 for 4 today in a game that, seems like every hit was crucial. Just what did you see at the plate, and what's kind of your mindset in these games where it's a big game, last game of the weekend, and you need offense? Just what was your mentality and what were you seeing?
Yeah, I think just to swing hard, but like she said, I mean, every week there's somebody that comes in and takes off and does really, really well. And that's what's so great about this team, that I never feel like it's on me. I can just go out there and do what I do. I can take the walk if I need, because I know that there's going to be other people that will come in and hit me in. But just as an offense, just being free and swinging hard and just trusting the process.
Eric?
Patty, I want to ask you kind of a two-part question. First of all, did this kind of game you really want to see out of your team, a close game in the postseason, a one-run game where situations matter, every little 60 feet matter? And the second part, Avery's at bat, 12 pitch at bat, 7 foul balls. She gets the hit by pitch, and then Jayda comes on and knocks her in next bat. How big was that situation?
Go to the first. What was the first one?
First one, a close game in the postseason. Yes, tight game.
Run rules do not help the Sooners. Run rules give us false satisfaction that we are that good. We need hard-fought games like this to take us to the level we need to. Bringing in the pitchers the way they did was really tough. It's hard to reset, and it's hard for us to know who it is, because they keep changing them all the time. So this game, without question, made us better. Avery Hodge, in my mind today, I've been waiting to see like a burst of emotion and energy, and she was fired up. And that at bat was tremendous, and it led to a run. So, 3 runs were scored, 2 by Jayda and 1 by Avery. And she doesn't get the opportunity as much as she wants, but she made the most of it today. I really felt confident with her at bats and her attitude towards the fight today.
Bond and James have.
Rylie, usually when we think of your defense, we're thinking like a diving catch or something of that nature. But just talk about the outfield assist that ended up playing a very key role there in the third.
Yeah, there was a lot of preparation that we've done since the fall with that happening. So I really like when it happens, and even when it happens with Jayda and core cast, like we wait for those moments, and we're always prepared when that comes. So seeing it actually come to life in a game, everyone was fired up, but part of me was like, I'm not surprised because we prepped so much for that, and for it to come, it was just bittersweet to see it in action.
Kelly, you've been in these situations so much, bullpen, starter, one inning, whatever. But I'm curious, you came in out of the bullpen today, and you had the same stuff, if not better than you had yesterday. How did you feel warming up in the bullpen? Did you think you had it coming into the game?
Definitely. I think all week long we've worked on being decisive, and I think that was the word of the day, and I think Nicole May started with that, and I think I just wanted to pick her up in that moment and have her back and be decisive too.
If I can ask one more. Jayda, you watch an Avery battle like that. You're such an emotional player. How much did that fire you up to come up to bat?
It absolutely fired me up. It is probably the best feeling for you to have 2 strikes and end up getting hit. That is probably the easiest way for you to get on base. Like, if you're at 2 strikes, your batting average is going to be very, very low. And for her to be able just to get hit and get on base is extraordinary. And when I saw her fired up, it just went right into me. But yeah, I was real fired up on that. I had to go back down before I got in the batter's box, but I was real hyped up on that one.
Anything else for this group? Eric?
Patty, I had a chance all season long to ask your players, what kind of routine do they have before on game days? How do they prepare themselves for games? I want to ask you, how do you prepare for a game? Do you have any, I don't want to say superstitions, but anything you do on a day before a game, maybe an hour before a game? Anything you do?
No. I like to stay home as long as I can, because when I get to the field, I feel I hear a lot of voices, and I just like to kind of have my routine of being set before I come, and then have all the prep work done prior. And no superstitious stuff, really.
Ryan and then Bob.
Kelly, you talked about decisive going to be the word of the day. What does that look like from Coach Roja and to you and Nicole to be decisive on the mound?
I think just being all in with every pitch. If she calls a pitch and we have any type of hesitation, she gives us the green light to shake, and I think just being all in and knowing what you want to throw.
Patty, you sort of mentioned it in the opening statement about playing Oregon, Melissa, and all that. What was that moment like post game where you guys were all huddled?
Emotional. I can't keep doing this when you guys ask me. It was joyful, and it was bittersweet too, because if I'm going to root for anybody but the Sooners, it's going to be the Ducks or the Razorbacks. And so it's hard to see, like her and I going against each other. We haven't done it since she's moved on. But this was a big moment for her, and she made a mention about the crowd being so grateful and loving towards her and Sid, and like, nobody is for you. We're here for 20 years. You were here, 3/4 of my time here. So I'm just happy we were able to do this in a really heartfelt, wonderful way versus, it wasn't ugly or, it's intense, but we handled it both really well, and that's just our respect for each other and my respect for that team. I've never seen them in person with her, against us, and so just a mad respect for their efforts.
Kelly, is there something about facing Oregon that you like? You got them in supers last year and had a really good game against them, and you were pretty good against them this weekend too.
No, I think just staying my game plan and taking it to whoever we play.
Anything else? Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.